Hey guys, welcome back to another video on TRK Gaming, and today we're going to continue our series Scrub Tactics 101, and we're going to focus on Terry's target combo. That's right. So Terry has a target combo, crouching medium kick into crouching heavy kick, which is, once it's done by itself, it's very unsafe, right? So you're not going to see much people or many people using this just raw like this, right? Because it's minus 16 on block. So it's an easy punish for any character in the game, right? So that's not the issue. It's what they're going to do after, because most of the times a Terry player will use the target combo and follow up with a special or some other move, right? So, and this is where it becomes very confusing. So some Terry players may actually try to do the target combo followed up by the power knuckle, which is not really safe, because once you're close and you do power knuckle, it's going to be negative on block. So you see there, -6. So this is an easy punish. So some people might take the chance, but you just have to remember that you could take back your turn. Right? It's very simple. And it happens for all versions of the power knuckle. So if he tries to go for, this is the heavy one, it's still unsafe, right? The only time the power knuckle is safe is from a very far distance. So just remember, once he goes to target combo, from target combo into power knuckle, just remember that you could punish it. Another option that Terry players may go for with the target combo is one of the projectiles, right? So, you have the ground wave or the power wave, but this is the light version, and you have to be mindful that once they do the light version, they're -9 on block, so it's an easy way to take back your turn. Similarly, if he uses the medium projectile, he's going to be -6, a lot better for him, but still, if he doesn't space this properly, you will be in range to hit like a 5-frame startup. Like in this case, Manon may have like her light kick, right? And you could just simply take back your turn, right? The other versions, like the heavy version, is safe. It's +2, so you just +5, sorry. So you just can't simply take back your turn, right? It's still his turn. And the EX version, will be -2, so he will still be safe. So just be mindful of that. So Terry players may like to also go for the crack shoot right after the target combo. And all versions will be safe. This is -3, so if I try to take back my turn, I can't. Same thing applies for the medium version of the crack shoot. -3 on block. And the heavy version, -1. I still can't take back my turn. It's still his turn. As well as the EX version, -2 on block. So these are some of the things that they may try to do. There's one more thing that Terry players may go for, and that's the quick burn. So in the case of the quick burn, you have to be mindful that if you're not blocking the second hit standing up, if you're crouch blocking, you will get hit, right? So in this case, you get hit. You have to be mindful to stand up for, the second hit of the quick burn. But once you do, he will still be unsafe, right? He will still be -5 on block. He'll be right up in your face, which means that you can take back your turn. Now, out of all these options, it seems as though that the crack shoot, as well as the heavy power wave and the EX power wave, are some of the most oppressive moves or oppressive combinations that he can use with his target combo. But there has to be a way around it, right? So you just can't go throughout the game taking that and holding that pressure for the entire game, because a smart Terry player will just use those options. So they'll just continue to do this and drain your drive gauge. But let's look at the frame meter, because it's going to tell us something about how we can deal with this move. So if you look at it, after the target combo, if you look, there are these yellow blocks. That's the target combo, and then there is this gap. These represent the space in between the target combo and the crack shoot. And if you look at those blocks, it could be around 7 or 8, which means that you can take back your turn, right, before he does the crack shoot, by pressing a jab, right? A jab is a 4-frame startup, so it's more than enough time to take back your turn. So you see how that works? Also, the same thing would happen if you use like the power wave. So this EX power wave, it has a gap as well. You guys see that, right? So in between you see these yellow blocks for the target combo, then there's a gap. And that gap is enough for a 4-frame startup as well. So in between, once I see him do the heavy kick version, well, the heavy kick part of the target combo, so you see after that last kick that he does, I just press my jab. You see? And I've stopped him. Right? So that's how you deal with this. The same logic applies for the heavy ground wave. Look at the large gap. There's a huge gap. There's more than enough time to take back your turn, right? So every time he does this target combo, you could just press your jab and take back your turn. Now let's experiment for a while. Let's see if after all the versions of the projectiles, the crack shoots, and even the power waves or the power knuckles, let's just see if there's a gap for all those options. So this is the medium version of the power knuckle. So he's going to do the target combo followed up by the power knuckle. Let's see the frame meter. Oh wow, there is a gap, yeah? So you see that it's just enough. I think it's just 4 frames, right? So you have to be really good and fast enough to tap your jab or your crouching jab to stop him from doing the power wave. So you see, you can take back your turn. The same thing applies for the heavy version. There is a huge gap. So we're in luck. We are beginning to develop a thesis here that once he does the target combo, we could just press our jab, right, and stop him. Let's see if he does the same thing for the EX. There's also a gap. So once he does target combo into the EX power wave, we could take back our turn. Just press your jab. Now let's look at the light version and the medium version of his projectiles. So this is the light version of his power wave. Let's see something. Okay, so there is a gap, and it's exactly 4 frames, which means that we could press our jab to stop him. This is the medium projectile, right? There's also a gap as well. So this is working out pretty good for us, right? So we could just, as soon as he does his target combo, you just press your jab. And we already established that for the heavy ground wave, there is a gap, right? A huge gap. And the EX version, similar thing. There's also a gap. And we can interrupt him before he even does it. So this is the light version of the crack shoot. There's a gap, right? So we could press our jab, and it will actually juggle him. And we could do something else. This is the medium version of the crack shoot. There's also a gap. And this is the heavy version. Huge gap. and this is the EX version of the crack shoot, right? Another big gap as well. You guys see that, right? So once he does the target combo, we could just press our jab. Right? Now let's look at one more thing, and that is the quick burn. So when we look at the quick burn, now there is no gap. So does that mean we're screwed? Actually, no, that's actually perfect for us, because even if after the target combo we press our jab, the jab will not come out because we're in block stun for the entire string. You see that? I tried pressing my jab. So after, if you look at the inputs on his side, when he finished pressing the heavy kick, right, I was still pressing my jab in between before his quick burn came out. I did it again. So you guys see that, right? I'm pressing my jab, but it's not coming out. And the good thing about it is that I'm already standing up, ready to block the overhead. So I'm in prime position to just punish him. So it's a win-win situation for us. So seeing that we found a counter for the target combo, what are some of the things that the Terry players may try to do to counter your counter? And this is one that I've seen in ranked matches. You may see Terry players just go, instead of the target combo, just go for a crouching medium kick into the quick burn. So sometimes you're looking for the overhead, or sorry, the heavy kick of the target combo, and you're still crouch blocking and you get hit. So that's why they throw that in. So it happens so fast, you're not ready, and you end up getting hit by the overhead. So one way to overcome this is to just, once you see the crouching medium kick, just stand, right? And just get ready to press your jab. And also, if you look at the frame meter, the crouching medium kick into quick burn is a perfect block string. So you could press your jab, in between, and you will still be ready. And you can take back your turn. Another possible counter that Terry players may use is, drive impact. So they'll do target combo and follow up with a drive impact. So, if you're trying to take back your turn, you get hit, right? But the good thing about it is that after the heavy kick, if you pressed your jab, you should have enough time to react to the drive impact. See that? So I've also seen this one in a couple of ranked matches, which still will not beat our little counter, and that is, they follow up with an EX uppercut, right? So if you notice, I did press my jab, I am pressing my jab, but I'm not getting hit at all, right? Because there is no gap for me to get hit once he does it. He will have to delay that uppercut or the EX uppercut to be able to hit me, but I'm pressing my jab after the heavy kick of the target combo, and I'm not getting hit. So the only thing that I've discovered that really will throw you off or throw off our possible jab counter is really a drive rush into a jab, right? So if he does target combo, drive rush into a jab, if you look at the frame meter, there's a gap of just 2 frames. So if we try to press our 4-frame startup, we could get hit, right? Just like this. So what could happen is that a Terry player may just, if they notice that you're jabbing after their target combo, they may just autopilot into a normal counter. So if they know that you're trying to jab, right, and I do drive rush my target combo into drive rush jab, it gives me a counter hit and I have advantage of 10 frames. So I could just probably go into this and go into a combo. So they may just autopilot into the combo. So there you have it, guys. That's how you deal with Terry's target combo. I hope this video was useful. I hope this helps you when you encounter Terrys on casuals or on ranked matches. So don't let them get away with this target combo mix-ups. You could also, study your character and find out what are the basic punishes that they can do against these particular moves that are unsafe. So until next time, guys, take care, keep practicing, keep getting better at Street Fighter 6, and I will see you in the next video. Peace. Later.